First of all, I know my teeth looks weird. I can already imagine everyone's gonna start laughing. And secondly, I think you're going to notice it later in the video, but I have a very huge problem with pronouncing words with S. You'll see it. I think you already, oh my god. Just don't make fun of me in the comments. This is my first video, okay? And I'm very nervous and I don't know what I'm doing. So this video is basically about how I make sure my quarantine is as productive as possible. I know a lot of you are having a problem with all those posts coming up that this is the only time you're going to get. You have to make the most of it. This is probably making a lot of you feel very overwhelmed over what to do. So I'm going to help you guys think and walk through what I do on a daily basis, or if I can't do it daily, I try to. And maybe you guys can take some inspiration from what I do. Now, firstly, I understand that we should probably fix our healthy routine and schedule. That is something I've completely failed to do. I wake up around 4, but my online classes have started this week, so it's been pretty hard for me now. Now, the first thing I think many of you would be interested in, and I think a lot of you have already done, is reading books. These are some of the books I have been reading throughout the quarantine. Here. Oh, and I guess from the books you can understand I'm a hopeless romantic. And this, I completely love Colin Hoover. Yes, Hoover, not Hoover. I keep messing that up. For teenage drama and romances, she's the perfect one. I love her books. Now, if you guys are into poetry like me, I don't know the number of times I have to tell this to people. Rupi Kaur is not the only poet in the world. I'm not sure what's the hype around her, because there's so many better and unnoticed, I wouldn't say better, but there are a lot of unnoticed poets around the world. In Rupi Kaur's books, I always mark the pages in which I feel like the poems, I love the poems, or it really touches my heart. But this book, this is my absolute favorite poetry book. And this, I could not mark any pages because I love every goddamn poem in here. It's amazing. Secondly, for writers, for teenage writers, I feel like we don't really get much time to write. So I'm a Cambridge A-level student, and during my O-levels and A-levels, I could not find any time to write. This is the perfect opportunity I'm getting to finally brush my writing skill. Oh, how I practice writing is I have a blog on WordPress. I definitely would like to earn money someday through my blogging and being a freelancer, but that day hasn't come yet. I basically use my blog for now just to practice my writing. Here's gonna be my blog over here. You guys are free to check it out if you guys want to know how I write and how I post. I try to post on a daily basis. And you guys can also try blogging just to practice your writing skills. Considering writing, another thing that happened during this quarantine, there's this non-profit organization in Bangladesh. It's called Project Daily. I'm not advertising them. I'm not a part of them. There was a flyer. Just that they held this online writing competition, and there were 2 categories. You could write or a poem or an essay, and I won best essay and 2 best poems. I don't mean to flex, but yeah, it's over here. The poems are on my blog right now. I didn't put the essay yet, but I think by this video it will be there. Another thing I started right as soon as quarantine started was I continued writing this novel on Wattpad, which I'd been planning on for the last 2 years. But I think because I planned it so long ago, I just wasn't feeling it, and that's why I haven't been able to progress in it much. But hopefully by the end of the quarantine, I will be able to make some improvement and progress. Thirdly, a lot of people have been saying that you can explore new skills and learn new things, which I have been doing. I'm learning programming right now. There's a story about this. My brother is I'm not gonna say forcing, but he kind of is, to study programming in my bachelor's. Apparently, it has a very good employment rate. So I'm learning programming right now on Code Academy. It's actually extremely useful and it has been very helpful. It's very easy on Code Academy. I'm not advertising. This is just what I'm using. If there's any other website you guys know, please do let me know. But for me, I'm using this and it's amazing. I'm pretty sure a lot of you would love it. Fifth, I used to learn the piano, but I stopped practicing it for like years, and now I'm trying to relearn it. I have improved a lot. I'm actually posting covers on my Instagram. It's over here. You guys can go and check it out. It's with my boyfriend. We're making piano and guitar covers together. And here's a little sneak peek if you guys want to see. The next thing I've been doing, this isn't productive for us, but it's going to make us feel better, and it is productive for a lot of other people around the world. There are so many people who are without food and money right now, and I think it's important that we donate to them, which I have been trying to do for a while, and I hope a lot of you contribute to it as well. Next, I have been doing my online class. I have been studying there. So I was supposed to give my AS exam, but when it got cancelled due to the COVID-19, I was kind of devastated. Some of my close friends know this. I had been studying constantly since January, and the entire when quarantine started, all I did was study. I didn't really do anything else. So when it got cancelled, I felt lost. I didn't know what to do, and now we're just getting some predicted grades, and I don't know how it's going to turn out. I was really preparing hard for the exams, but I did not prepare hard for any of the tests in school. Therefore, I am still continuing studying just in case I need to give retake. Plus, my A2 is coming up. I did not care about my A2 at all for years. I thought most universities in Canada only require AS. I'm going to move to Canada. So I thought my A2 would not be important, but now considering all this drama, I think my A2 will be important, so I have to study now for that, and it's so frustrating. Considering the fact that I'm in my A2 right now, it is important to know that I will be going on to university pretty soon. If any of you are going to university next year or 2 years later or this year, I don't know, you need to start researching colleges ASAP. And I'm also going through sample college applications and trying to understand how to write them. So we need to research through those. That's what I'm doing, and I hope we all get to a good university. Next, I should remind you that most of us are staying home. Actually, I think all of us, and we're not going outside. We need some physical activity right now. I used to play basketball and football in my school, which I'm still practicing actually. I cannot really practice basketball because then my downstairs neighbors complain, but I am practicing football. I actually scolded my mother. She's always lying down in her bed. That's all she does all day. I think it's important that all of us work out. There's a YouTube channel named tesht. I don't think I'm pronouncing it right. Please forgive me about this. But I usually work on watching their videos. Lastly, what I do is probably not productive, but I spend a lot of my time gaming. The last 3 years, I couldn't get any time to play games due to studying. I play CSGO. I think I'm not pronouncing any of these right. And I definitely spent a lot of time playing Minecraft. I hope you liked the video, and I hope you spend more of your time productively. I have gotten this thing now where if I don't do anything productive in a day, I actually feel very restless and have to do something. This came to me eventually, and I'm sure as you start working, and you'll feel the same way too. Bye bye, happy quarantine. Not happy, I hope you spend it wisely, and I do hope the COVID-19 dies out as soon as possible, and I hope all of you stay safe.